Well, I'm gonna miss Erin to death. I think I will miss Erin's spirit the most in the office. She always had a story after the weekend. She, like, of everybody on staff that would do anything on the weekend, her stuff was always the most active. She was always climbing mountains and traveling to different exciting, exotic locations. So I always enjoyed talking to her, and she had a tendency to bring up the energy in the room for everybody. And I think it's just that spirit, walking back into the 4-H room, seeing her and her smile, and she brought a certain energy to the office that will certainly be missed for years to come.
I will miss everything about Erin, like, you know, her great conversation, listening to everything that she's done, learning about how fun she makes her job look, seeing all her great outfits.
When she comes in the front door and is always smiling and cheerful, and then I greet her at the window, my office, and we talk about anything from Fabletics to workouts to just daily life and things like that. That's what I'm gonna miss the most, her coming through the front door.
I will have to figure out how to think on my own feet. I have depended upon Erin's brain to hold a bunch of information that I don't have to keep. But as soon as she was hired on, I told her that there will be a whole bunch of things that I'm not going to think about anymore, because that will be her job, is to think about those things. So now I'm actually going to have to stretch out a little bit and try to remember something, because she had an entire program's worth of things inside her brain that I depended on, so I'm going to miss that for sure.
From sitting on the floor of the county fair arena making a giant balloon arch, to helping organize everything for Creative Cook, to just taking walks and going to get noodles together. I just really appreciated being your coworker and now your friend, Erin.
Gosh, your outlook on life and how you view life and how you view people and how you're always on top of everything. I've always aspired to be just like that, and getting things done so quickly and efficiently that I don't know, it's a quality that anybody would love to have.
Of course, I will miss her personality. She is just fun-loving, going to come in with some adventures that she has had, the programming that she did or in her personal life, and so it just kept the atmosphere in the office joyful and fun-loving.
I'll miss Erin's quirky stories and adventures and travels. Her humor, definitely, she brings a lot of humor to the office, and just caringness to asking how everybody is.
Probably hearing about all her cool adventures. It's always exciting to hear, you know, when she came back from China and she goes on all these cool trips, and she just always has really cool stuff going on, and she really shares herself, which is really cool.
So Erin's biggest impact has definitely been capacity building. We can do so many more things than we've ever been able to now because of Erin's being here. From the time she started with us as an intern, becoming an AmeriCorps member, we've added more opportunities, more programs, more people, more. Denver 4-H is what it is today because of Erin's contribution.
About Erin, the word that comes to mind is vibrancy. You're just really alive, and I think you've kind of instilled that life into 4-H as well. Like, you've made it a really vibrant and thriving program. Everything from the cooking classes at the rec center to encourage kids how to eat healthy, revising all the recipes, doing Creative Cook, doing embryology. All these things have just made it so vibrant and alive.
Erin, you have been a great support system for me, especially coming in here. I felt like I didn't know what I was doing, and having you by my side was honestly the best experience I could have ever asked for. Just because you're very supportive, you're very helpful, very quick to be there for me, and that I will eternally be grateful.
That Erin really made a difference in terms of what we were able to do with 4-H, because she is so thoughtful, be efficient and effective. I thought I saw her when she was supervising, so she is a great organizer.
I think Erin is a really good communicator and is a good outreach as well, so she's connected a lot of different aspects of the community in 4-H and helped to put on some really great events and get everybody involved and excited.
Well, she's a very driven and motivated person, but personally, she just brightens your day. Every time you see her, she's always positive and happy and has interesting stuff going on. So she's just a really good energy for the office. She's just a really great lady.
I think Erin just did so much for 4-H. She brought like a sense of calmness to the office, and just she was so able to adapt herself to any work that you would throw at her.
Oh gosh, Erin has done so much for Extension. Oh, we're gonna miss her so much. Just coming in, bouncing in the door with her ever cheerful smile, fresh after a workout. Oh gosh, helping organize different things, helping me organize decorating people's desks, to helping organize huge meetings and things like that. So what a huge impact she has made. Just a wonderful breath of fresh air. We're gonna miss that so much.
I think her greatest impact, though, is the way that she managed our volunteers and set up a successful recruiting and training program. I think we've had the most number of volunteers and probably the happiest volunteers we've ever had because of Erin.
Number one, come back and see us often.
So I remember this conversation we had back when we were interns. We were walking along outside and we were talking about some of the challenges that were coming up for us in our internship. And what came out of that conversation is we decided that it was going to be a really good internship because of the challenges and not in spite of them. And that the challenges were actually going to be something we took into the future with us and how we responded to them. And so I feel like you not only rose to the challenge, but you just A+'d it, you slam dunked it. And so just keep rising up to the challenges and slam dunking them.
Probably the best advice, and it's on your 25 tip sheet, but what I try to practice the most, and it seems to have done the best for me, is to try to defer credit to your team. When people offer you personal credit in the future, you can really build a strong team around you by deferring that, because really the only reason any of us get anywhere is because of the people around us. And so to truly recognize that and be genuine about that, and to defer that credit to your team, it will build relationships and teams that you wouldn't believe will take you the rest of your career.
The advice that I'd give you is just to continue loving life, man, and continue to explore, and don't let anything hold you back. I feel like you travel and you have this need to always want to learn, so don't ever lose that wherever you go.
She'll be looked up to as a mentor, and I just can see that she'll have an impact immediately, and that they will gravitate to her just because of who she is and how she loves people.
And staying connected to everybody, and also not forgetting the 4-H office and keeping us in the loop with everything that you're doing and things you're doing and how we can help to support you and in all your next adventures.
Tell her, Erin, keep it up, and I'm sure that you're going to go anywhere you want to go in life. You're just an amazing, smart, really driven person, and I'm sure that you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. So just keep it up and stay positive. I know you're always trying to be mindful and keep positive about stuff, and just keep it up and you'll go anywhere you want to go.
If I could only have been that mature here in the age that you are, Erin, I would have been able to, I think, oh my gosh, I think you're just going to conquer the world. You're so mature and so bright and so just out there just doing so much that I think you're gonna conquer the world and just keep being the person that you are. I can't imagine you being anyone else, but just being the person you are.
So there are many keys to success, and one of them is to make sure you have the right people on your team. We've been fortunate enough here in this office to have had Erin on our team and have done great things and touched a great many people as a result. And so if I could give any advice going into the future, in any job, in any situation, make sure you have the right people around you because they will help you to be the best that you can.
Keep on living that life.
Do you want to elaborate, or those are the words?
No, she's doing fabulously. So just keep on going with it.
Thank you for everything that you taught me and everything you did. I enjoyed our trip up to the YMCA in the Rockies, and I really got to know a little bit more about you. And I wish you the best of luck on whatever you do after this.
Great. It has been really, really great working